up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Michelle and I create lifestyle and teaching content here on my channel. I post about twice a week and I would love it if you joined our little YouTube fam here. And if you're already subscribed, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a DIY video on how I'm going to be installing curtains in my RV. This is definitely something that's been really fun for us. It's been challenging and it's just been a really interesting way to learn a lot and just to try something new. And so for this RV, we are renovating it a little bit. We're remodeling it enough to make it more enjoyable to live here while we are living here, and also for when we sell it, when we get our house built. Currently I'm in the kitchen living room area, and we did paint the cabinets that are there behind me. We did the floors that I'm on right now, and the next step into this area is to do the curtains. My inspiration for these curtains are some things that I've seen online, on Instagram. I'm going for a very bright look in here because an RV can be very closed in and feel small very easily, as you can imagine. And so for this, I want everything to be bright and airy and just make it feel a lot bigger than it actually is, which painting it has really helped. We even painted the walls white, everything, and so bright and nice in here. Since we are not keeping this RV forever, we want it to be budget friendly, and that has been a challenge, but also it's been fun and to be creative in the sense of, okay, how do I do this but do it in a budget friendly way? And these curtains are definitely that. They are not even using curtain rods. I went totally creative with that and did something completely different, and you will see that as I work today and probably tomorrow. This is probably not going to be a one and done day deal. I highly doubt it. So if you're interested to see how I'm going to make these DIY curtains for my RV, just keep watching. Over the course of a couple weeks, I've been gathering some materials. Instead of a curtain rod, I chose to use bamboo dowel rods, and they're actually intended for gardening, which I love that because it's natural. I can use it in the garden for the ones that are extra that I am not going to be using. It came in a set of 25 6-foot bamboo dowel rods, and our garden stakes, I think, is actually what they are considered. I'm only putting curtains on 6 of our windows. I'm not doing like really tiny ones, or just, there's some very unique windows in the RV. I'm doing just like the main windows, and so it's only 6. So I'm gonna have extra, and I'm gonna probably use them honestly in the garden, but I got them on Amazon and I can link them below for you. I love the vibe that they give as curtain rods. I just think it's really pretty. So what I'm going to do is put them up, and then I got these hooks from Walmart, and I'm going to put them into, they're just like screw hooks. It's called cup hooks. But I'm going to screw them in, and that is what the dowel rod will rest on. They do make hooks for curtain rods to rest on, but they are way more expensive. This was like a couple bucks for 20 of them. So it's definitely cheaper. This was in the hardware section versus like the curtain rod section. Definitely recommend this. And then for the actual curtains, I'm going to be sewing my own curtains. So this is like fully DIY. I picked up 10 yards of muslin. It's this white, nice cotton. They have off-white. I just love this fabric because I think it's really pretty, especially if you get the off-white. There's kind of like specks of, I don't know how to describe it, but like specks of different color in it too. This wasn't crazy expensive. I think it's $3.97 a yard, so not terrible by any means. And since I'm using the bamboo rods, instead of kind of putting the rod through the curtain, I got these clips off of Amazon, and it's easy because the actual like hoop goes onto the bamboo stick, and then these clips will clip in the fabric. Amazon is also your best friend when it comes to DIY because these were also at Walmart for way more money than what I paid. I got 42 of these. 42 of these black curtain clips. I will put this in the description box. I can't remember offhand how much they were, but I know it was way cheaper than Walmart. So definitely plan ahead, get on Amazon. I could have gotten these on Amazon, but I didn't. And then honestly, I probably could have gotten the fabric, but I wanted to see it in person. Right, and then this is my little setup. This is our RV dining table. It did have 4 chairs. We took 2 away to make more room. That way I have my coffee cart there. I was able to fit a stool that I use for playing my piano, which is back there, and then it doubles as a little end table for me. There's my kitty. There's Remy and Dixie right there. And then I don't know if you guys can tell, but we are currently having a little snowstorm outside, so it's the perfect weather to just kind of like cuddle up indoors and do this sewing project. Something that I already did before I started filming this video was I measured the width and then the height of all of the windows. I also added 3 inches on each side where the dowel rod's going to go, and then I decided, do I want 1 panel of curtain or 2? So like the really big window, this one's gonna have 2 panels, and then this one's gonna have 1 panel, and I just multiplied each one by 1.5. that way there's more fabric for the curtain than needs to be, so that you have that like ripple effect at the top. If you can kind of picture that, I have to cut now all of that fabric. I have everything that I have to cut, all the measurements on my phone, so that's the first step of what I'm going to be doing, is cutting it. And to cut it, I'm going to use probably my scissors for the basic main cuts, but I have, let me get it out and share it with you guys. I have one of these rotary like cutters, and they're absolutely amazing. This is my sewing machine that I'll be using. I've had this for, I don't know, maybe like 5 years or something now. I can't remember, but it's a basic one. It's Singer Tradition. I don't sew a ton. I enjoy sewing, but it's not something that I do all the time, so I didn't get a crazy one. It was maybe a little over $100, and it does what I need it to. It's a basic sewing machine, nothing fancy. I don't have like crazy embroidery stuff or anything, but I don't use that for that, so it works for me. This cute little sewing case, I got this from Michael's like forever ago, but I think it's just adorable.
Even when the river stops, even when it all looks different, even if I grow up.
Tony helped me and we cut out all of the ones for the curtains, except for we were short fabric for one, but it was no big deal. It's just a small curtain. I think what I'm gonna do is take this fabric and then tomorrow start actually sewing it all up and everything. I also ended up using this guy a lot. I didn't even barely use my scissors. My scissors are kind of dull and I need to get new ones, so this was a big help. This and the bigger mat was like a lifesaver, cutting out all of this fabric for our curtains. Hey guys, good morning. So it is a new day today, and today I'm going to be continuing with sewing these curtains. I left off that day with just cutting everything out, and today is the day that I'm going to start sewing everything. So I have everything set up for the most part, and a kitty to help me. But I have my sewing machine set up, and this is all of the fabric that I have to sew. So I'm just going to dive right into that and start sewing the hem of all of these.
And if something's missing, if something's missing, I'm still coming home. I'm still coming home. To breathe the air that tastes so sweet and knows all my strength, knows all my weakness, reminding me that I was a child, reminding me that I'm coming home. I
enjoy sewing a lot. I've sewed, a decent bit in the past, but I would still say I am definitely a beginner, and so before I did this, just to freshen up my knowledge and everything, I actually used a Skillshare class for sewing, just to refresh my memory and everything like that. Skillshare is something that I've been using for a few months now, and I've been really loving. And if you don't know, if you haven't seen any of my other videos where I chat about Skillshare, it is this online community of learners and teachers. You can go on there and take online classes. It's so much fun. There is something on there for everyone, and I have a link in my description box actually where you can get 2 free months of premium membership. After that, if you decide that you do want to go ahead and keep your membership up, it is less than $10, which is really cool. So you get all these classes for less than $10. You can't beat that, because if you would go and take a class somewhere else, it would be way more than that. So they have a bunch of different classes for everybody. You just sign on and you can browse through the classes, and you are supporting these artists who go on there and are teaching and having these classes, so that's really great too. So again, definitely check it out. The link is in my description box, and that way you can get your 2 free months of premium membership. I am almost done a few of the curtains. However, as life always seems to be, it's going to take a lot longer than I expected. So my goal is to at least get a few of them up with the rods cut. I don't see me getting them all done today. I didn't end up starting this until I want to say like noon. So I do want to work a little bit longer, and then I will probably get myself outside to enjoy some fresh air and take a break. But I will keep you guys posted about how it's going, and I'm excited to get these curtains up. Alright, it's after work. I just got home, so I am very tired, teacher tired right now, but I wanted to hop on and wrap this video up and show you the progress that I've made, and I did get a curtain up. I'm going to be putting up the rest of the curtains probably this weekend, and so I wanted to show you the one that I did get up because I really, really like it. So I'm going to flip you around and you'll get to see it. So it is very dreary out and dark, and I'm sorry for that, but I'll probably show these again when they're all done and when it's like light out and nice. But I wanted to still show you, here's the bamboo rod that we cut. Tony used the hand saw and we cut that down, put the hooks in, wrap the twine around. Then I added on the little clips, as you see right here, and just clipped on the piece of fabric that I sewed, and so that is what it's looking like. I'm excited that it's going to let a lot of light in. Honestly, these will probably be open most of the time, but since we are also selling it, I thought it'd be nice to have. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this like budget-friendly DIY, and if you're not already subscribed, be sure to do that before you go. Be sure to like this video, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.